Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, and the house has been built by guys from Boomer to Diggs. Home to the Maryland Terrapins, where the fans are eager to welcome visitors into the shell. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Purdue Boilermakers and the Maryland Terrapins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Catching up with the Boilermakers head coach before the game, he understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Maryland's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. You want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Terrapins will line up to punt it away. Boots' first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Makes a move. Oh, he got loose. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Purdue's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And now there's Jarrett Gibson. What a game he had last time out. More than 200 yards and a score.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical.
Turning it on. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. That chunk play has them in business. Set up with a first down in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Gibson. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The run inside. It's Smith. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Caught by... It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Boilermakers! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up, they take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Purdue! How about this defense taking one back to the house? They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. The scoop and score, what a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Makes the grab. Turns it on in midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB's...
Touchdown, Terrapins! A great catch and run for 6.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. Almost everything has gone their way so far, up 21-7, and they have it back. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got enough for the first. There's a crease. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him, then throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Direct snap. It's Baxter. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. Throws toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Smith. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Hamilton. Catch in the middle, it's Manning. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Manning. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
And he'll be smacked to the ground. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. It's caught. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. It's complete to the right. Official stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. The Terrapins will try to convert on 4th down. Sends it back in motion. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle, it's Fleming. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Smith. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They'll run for it. And he did not make it. The defense standing tall against the run.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it with Gibson. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
A couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Looking downfield, it's Hamilton. A little screen to the running back. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be third and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy, a 50-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes a grab and room to run. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Boilermakers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll try it again. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Buys a little time. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter. And tackled there by the defense. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now on second and short. Using his feet. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Here's a give to Gibson. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Now trying to keep this drive alive on third and long from the 45. Throwing Sangapolatelli. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Would they go for a big play on first and 10? Looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Maybe some room here. Running through contact. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. At the 17-yard line. And first down for the offense. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Hand off for Baxter. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Bringing the heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Now adjusting. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. This will likely be the last play of the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU taking on the Utah Utes. And it's BYU with a real chance to make this a memorable season. A 7th straight victory following everything that happened last year would put the rest of the sport on notice. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in College Park. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team two. Away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
On the move from inside his 5. Drills him with the stiff arm. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Catching up with the Purdue head coach at the half. He is thrilled with how this running back is performing to start the game. Late in the season, he is starting to build some momentum as we talk about the Heisman Trophy candidates, but he is doing it with his performance on the field, remaining consistent and dynamic. I'll keep you posted how he continues to strive here in the second half. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Trying to make magic with his feet. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Baxter. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Makes a grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On 3rd down, here's Gibson. Brought down at the 46-yard line, and that's enough for the 1st down. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Runs through a tackle. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Hamilton. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got... Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Gets the back moving. On the snap, it's Baxter. Snags it, and there's running room. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Official stopping play as one of the Terrapins is down on the field. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Handoff for Jarrett. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just ran over it. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down, as they've got a 1st at the 32.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st downs. So much balance. That's why they're the number 2 offense in all of college football getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. Powers through the defender. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Running inside, it's Smith. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little grass. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Pressure coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And a big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Hamilton. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and 6 yards to go. DB's right up on the receivers. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The run inside. It's Terrell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Pulls it in. It's Kinsey. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Reads it, fires complete. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds and incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Hamilton. Quickly out. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. Here's a little room there. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Using the quick game. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
They go right back to him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Hamilton. Plucks it out of the air.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He's got his man.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Quickly complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll run play action. Buys a little time with his feet. Complete to the right. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
2nd down, he'll throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially with these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game, because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish.